Welcome to the second episode of First Take Math. Again, my name is Brian Thomas, and again, I have Lance on the camera today as well. We have a few people out in the crowd taking this in today. What I want to do today is just get into what we call the commutative property of addition. In my teaching experience, these properties always confuse people. One of the things I learned watching a video from a gentleman called Bill Whitty is he pulled the word commute out of the commutative property. And most of us can associate the word commute. You know, if you think of commute, we should think about we're driving back and forth to work. So your distance, it doesn't matter which way you go, it's still going to be the same drive. So as a diagram goes, you know, if I'm starting at my house and I drive down a couple of roads here, go 7 miles down the road, and then I drive another 6 miles down the road. If I come back 6 miles down the road and then traveling back 7 miles back down the road, it's still going to be the same answer. So the commutative property kind of looks like this. 7 plus 6 is the same thing as 6 plus 7. Now, as far as the property goes, let's look at a few examples of using the property. So if I have the problem, let's say 7 plus 8 plus 3, you know, most of us could just type that into a calculator, or, you know, we can do 7 plus 8 and get 15 and add 3 and get 18. But if you look at it a little bit more closely, you should see that there are some numbers that go together a little bit better. Notice how the 7 and the 3 are kind of a little bit more friendly. So we're allowed, if we want to, change the order of this addition problem. And I can rewrite this thing as 7 plus 3 plus then 8, which in turn would give me my 10 plus 8, which would in turn equal our 18. Where it's very powerful at is when I see a problem like 9 minus 1. When we're doing algebraic thinking, it's important not to see that just as a 9 minus 1. It's also important to see this as a 9 and a negative 1. So we essentially want to see this as two terms, a 9 and a negative 1. And again, that word and implies addition. So if I see a 9 and a negative 1, notice I can write this as 9 plus a negative 1, which also allows me to change the order and write that as a negative 1 plus 9. By doing so, we're modeling the commutative property of addition. On this final example here, we have 3 plus 6 minus 3 plus 4. Again, if you're thinking in terms of algebra, a really important way to see this is as 4 different pieces. You should see this as a 3 and a 6 and a negative 3 and a 4. If you see this as 4 terms added together, I'm allowed to change the order of these numbers. And what's very powerful is the 3 and the negative 3 are better acquainted with each other. So I can put those together. And also the 6 and 4 kind of go together better. So we know that a 3 and a negative 3 are going to zero out. 6 plus 4 would in turn give me my 10. So again, when we do algebra, one of the most powerful tools in algebra is with addition, we are allowed to maneuver things around and make things that go together work together. So that will conclude our lesson for today. Thank you very much.